A major need for the Saints in the 2019 NFL Draft, as it was last year, is a tight end with the ability to come in and become an immediate starter. At the very least an upgrade over Josh Hill. But with Benjamin Watson retiring, what more fitting send-off than to draft his replacement out of Georgia, his former alma mater. University of Georgia tight end Isaac Nauta may be exactly the ticket and should be available when the Saints pick at number 63 in the second round. To be honest, with what the Saints tight end position group did in 2018, just about anything would be an upgrade. Isaac Nauta certainly would be a definite need met. He's a complete tight end, equally adept at blocking as he is catching passes. The question has to be if that's what the Saints want out of this draft pick. The job of a tight end has traditionally been to block at the line of scrimmage and occasionally go out for a pass. That's changed over time. The high draft pick tight ends are usually pass-catching tight ends with excellent physical ability. The blocking tight ends don't get any notice. Occasionally, you'll get one who is good all the way around. But for the Saints, they may need a more athletic catcher than they'd be getting out of Nauta. So why are we talking about him? Several outlets put together what are called big boards, on which are all of the draftees preparing for the 2019 NFL Draft. This time of year especially, early in the process and pre-NFL scouting combine, the big boards are all over the place. Once these prospects are poked, prodded and tested, revised big boards will come out. What we're doing with this project is picking a player who fits a need. We'll attempt to pick the highlights, players who may be taken with the Saints' second-round pick, number 63, the only pick they have in the draft's first 4 rounds. Next, Isaac Nauta, Tay, Georgia, page 2ATHENS, GA, September 1st, Isaac Nauta. Photo by Scott Cunningham, Getty Images. At one point, leading into the 2018 collegiate season, Georgia tight end Isaac Nauta was projected to be a second-round pick when the time for the 2019 NFL Draft came around. While Nauta's 2018 was decent, it was nothing to get overly excited about. The stat line was 30 catches for 430 yards and 3 touchdowns. Still better than any Saints tight end did last year, but not the eye-popping numbers you'd expect to see from a high-round pick. But Nauta would definitely fill a need in New Orleans. Reading scouting reports on Isaac Nauta, the pass catching is there. He's described as having the soft hands and as being able to effectively block out defenders. As a red zone target, that's perfect. He doesn't have any wiggle or elusiveness. He is said to have the strength to power through tacklers though. And that plays into his ability as a blocker as well. As a blocker, Nauta is a mauler. Someone who enjoys the craft and handles defensive ends well. That's the other part of the tight end's job, and the Saints need some of that on the offensive line. After the scouting combine, much of this is likely to change. For now, Isaac Nauta has gone from a potential second-round pick to a late, read 6th or 7th, round pick. If the Saints don't see a target they want in the right spot at pick 63, Isaac Nauta would be an excellent addition to the team anyway and perhaps could even be groomed into a better pass catcher. Until then, let the Dan Arnold experiment continue. Next, Saints 2019 NFL Draft Player Profile. Will Greer, QB, WVU, but a player who can handle multiple roles is a necessity in today's NFL. Nauta will have to improve as an offensive weapon and not just protect the quarterback and catch an occasional pass.